Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. In today's episode, it is 1:45 p.m. Yeah, that's it. That's all. I've been awake for a few hours, actually. I woke up a little early, so, you know, here I am. It's kind of the start of my day, but also not really. Like, I haven't done anything yet today. I just kind of laid in bed for a few hours going, man, I hope I go back to sleep. I didn't go back to sleep, so it's gonna be, we'll see. I'm fine now, of course. I just woke up. Anyway, hope you're doing well today, hanging in there. I do have my morning coffee, afternoon, I guess. Soon it might be a morning coffee. I don't know how much I'm gonna change my sleep schedule for the next semester. It's kind of up in the air. I feel like what I'm on right now is pretty close to fine because I only have one day I have to wake up and go somewhere early. Rector today, by the way. I don't have a whole lot to tell you today because my day is just starting. It's like if I, pardon me, if I record at the end of the day, I can tell you about my day, but because it's the start of the day, I haven't done anything. I could tell you about my yesterday, but I didn't really do anything interesting yesterday either. So, yeah, I guess that's it. I guess that's the intro today. I'll ask you a question. How about that? And we can talk about that. Sounds good? Okay, glad to hear it. I have finally joined the people doing Wordle. If you haven't heard of it, where's my mouse? Here it is. If you haven't heard of it, it's pretty sweet. It's one a day. You get 6 tries to guess a word. It's a 5-letter word. You guess a word and it tells you if you got any letters right and if you got any letters right but in the wrong position in the word. Very fun. I've been doing them every morning for the past like 2 days. Very, very good. I highly recommend it. I want to ask you if you have any other sort of things like this, like a one-off daily sort of puzzle thing that you do, because I'm looking for more now. I'm hungry for more because it's really fun. But you can only do one per day. If you haven't checked it out, by the way, highly recommend it. Great time, and they take like 5 minutes max, depending on how long you want to think. Takes like 5 minutes, or honestly, probably a little less. Anything else for you? Nah, let me know. Give me any good suggestions for things like this if you have them. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Today's Melting Exile, Hellhorned, Double Barrel Daedalus, Praise. It's not Pushback Talos. Thank you. Although this is a combo where I would be fine with Pushback Talos because it is a double unit starter. I'm always chump blocking Talos, but it's fine. Shadow Arcus, Sap Seraph, Draft, Fortify, Remnant Host. So this deck has 2 spells in it. Yeah, this deck has 2 spells in it. That's interesting. Railhammer is very good. However, Votive Key lets me pick Burnout Rector here with a lot of confidence. It's extremely strong, but I kind of want to pick Harvest Rector here. And if I want to pick Harvest Rector, I want to play something like Brandon behind him with Railhammer. Here's the deal. I'm not gonna pick Burnout Rector here. I'm gonna pick one of the other 2, so I'm gonna pick Railhammer. Prefer Harvest, but I'll take the Reform one. Yeah, sick. I'm gonna play Harvest Rector. This is Harvest Rector's time. This is the run. I think we are pretty strong with all of these good openers. We have Harvest Rector, we have a lot of units to throw in front of him. Okay, so here's what I'm going to think about it. Playing bottom 4 is good because I get to just get going, which is cool. Yeah, I think it's best because I can play Queen's Impling, Dreg, like that. And then you put down a Remnant Host. However, I save the Remnant Host by putting a Fortify on the Impling. And then the Remnant Host helps me on the next turn where it's actually a little frightening. I'm gonna get the Collector here too. You put one Queen Zimpling down, and then you put a Train Steward in front. Got it? Good. Good. Just another moment of checking here. I am recording. I'm not muted. Microphone's plugged in. I'm coming across clear. Okay. Draft here. I will hopefully draw Remnant Host on the next turn, and everything will be fine. Oh, I don't have... Oh, wait. Oh, Remnant Host is a one-of. That's why I can't draw another one. It's like, huh, wait a minute. Something looks wrong here. Where's my other Remnant Host? Can't draw another Remnant Host here, buddy. It's one drag in front is fine. I was going to do 2 drags in front, 1 draft behind, because the draft will kill the 2 clergymen and save a lot of rounds. No survivors. No one survives this outing. What do you think happens to the guys left over on the train? You probably just kick them out, right? You just say, get out of here, loser. Molded for sure here. A reform in this deck does seem good. Bring back Remnant Host, perhaps. I want to maybe play Ritual of Battle. Hornbreak is good. Third Fortify is not right. I think I play Ritual of Battle because we're probably looking to play some sort of multi-strike unit behind Rector. Could play Alpha Fiend. Alpha Fiend is very bad here. Extremely not good. In this position, you pick Wickless Tycoon and let him farm you a little money because you have all these units. I can't possibly get any more harvests onto Rector. Alpha Fiend is bad here, by the way, because he's 3 space, and you can't fit units on the floor with Alpha Fiend. In case you were wondering on that one. Archstone, looking for Brandon. Yeah, okay. I'm just gonna pick him. I feel like he is the line. It's him or Horned Warrior, either one's fine. But, I don't know, I want Brandon today. He's who I had on my mind when I started this one. So, Branded Warrior gets... It's plus 25 multi-strike for sure, because he'll die otherwise. We'll just give him plus 25 now. Reroll for multi-strike? Cool. There's our unit. Now we're looking for Value Stone. Cool. Okay. And then next Magic Shop, we're looking for Holdover. Or I just duplicate it. I probably just duplicate it a few times. And we're taking space from Daedalus. This looks good. I'm gonna say it. This doesn't look too bad here. Invasion Trial is fine. Rector can't die. There is no conceivable draw where Rector dies. I think. Dragon front, Rector behind. The Ritual of Battle on this turn is not ideal, but it's okay. I'm gonna take 6 here. I can take less by putting a drag down, but I don't think it's worth it. I'm just gonna play Tycoon Drag and farm a little more money. Maybe put the drag behind there. But Brandon shows up now. He starts to harvest, or I guess slay, really. Everything starts to look better from here, I expect. I missed the collector, but I took the trial. I wouldn't mind... I don't really know what I want in this round. I feel like I pretty much have it. Endless for the Tomb is good, because that's going to be a lot of harvests. Oh, Molten Encasement would be cool. Or just a stealth card in general would be good here. Doesn't really matter which one, the more that I think about it. Like, it could be Engulfed in Smoke, too. And if it's Engulfed in Smoke, I play... Yeah, I would probably put Holdover on Engulfed in Smoke. I'm thinking far ahead, and I don't really need to. We're pretty early on. I'm just thinking about what I need, because this run feels like it has most of what I need now already. No stealth, but it's fine. I'm good with Dripfall here. It's a good card to take a one of. March of Shields is okay. I think I want to pick up a ping, though, in Hornbreak. March of Shields is 14 armor, but I can't play it on Brandon, so it's just 14 armor for Rector, which is not that good. Give me a Hornbreak. And this is not a run where I want to ascend anything to that floor. What infusion do I want to put on Brandon? That's a good question. Something I haven't really thought about. Harvest Baron is decent. Give him a little health scaling. I don't think it's anything from Hellhorned. I still think I'm gonna go right though, because I want to duplicate Ritual of Battle here. So here we are. Game feels a little quiet today, by the way. Look around. What a terrible infusion. Oh man, Consumer of Crowns. Oh man. I'm down with Brandon self-infuse. I already gave him plus 25, and I have armor in the deck. So I'm not worried about his survivability. I'm down to just slap down one of these bad boys on him. 6 rage to the floor every kill. Very solid. Too bad he doesn't get stats for that, but that'd be pretty wild. I'm going to 60 packed shards, but I think it's fine. I guess I should check the caverns first, but I don't think there's a spell upgrade that I could see in here. Oh! I should go to the caverns first because I could see Miner Stone double infused Brandon, and I could have duplicated this bad boy. I will be duplicating this unit. That is pretty nuts. Alright, this run's looking great. This one's looking like a bit of a banger. I'm 60 pack shards on Daedalus, so I am I'm like the slightest amount nervous because these bombs have 7 HP, but it's okay. I'm gonna put the imp here. Why? I'm not gonna put it at top floor because if he puts a bomb up there, I want to be able to put an imp in between the bomb and the Rector. He did not put an imp up there, but I still wanted to be ready. Tycoon gets tossed from this run pretty soon, or like as soon as I can, realistically. And then, yeah, we're just chilling. This last time I played Harvest Rector, I lost because I didn't have a high enough value unit to put between Rector, or to put behind Rector, and that is no longer the case. I have Brandon. He's doing great. I should probably armor Rector right now. I'm armoring Brandon as if this is the Divinity. A common issue I find myself facing in this game is I like to play it like I'm facing the Divinity every fight. I've noticed this because I've been playing a little Slay the Spire lately too. And I have the same sort of problem in Slay the Spire where I just don't want to, like, in my mind, if at this stage of the game the deck doesn't beat the Divinity, then it's not a worthwhile win, which is just wrong. Of course. I don't want to fall. This wave's gonna be big and it might hit me. I have Hornbreak, so if I draw it, I'm happy. No Hornbreak, but I can pull... Draft kills 2. Kills these 2. I'm taking 10. I think I pulled Draft, though. Let's see, 67, you do 30. It's not enough. And if I put you in front, it's not enough. So you played Draft behind, like this, and then you put a Drag behind that, and that picks the damage shield off. Which means I only take 5 overall, which is fine. Hornbreak, you're late. Disgusting. Yeah, like in this combat, I don't have to be ready, and it's the sort of thing that's just, it's what I've been feeling because I've been playing for so long now that I'm like, yeah, if I'm not ready by this point, I'm never gonna be ready. I'm on pace. It would kill Daedalus in 2 hits. My survivability is the only thing I need to think about. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I don't need Last Stand. Actually, maybe I do need Last Stand for Sap Seraph. You know what? I will take it. If it was a different Seraph, I would skip it, but it's Sap Seraph. And I respect him. Now, I said I was gonna take space. Am I still gonna take space? I think so. I think this is space draw. It's good to have the extra space just to throw units in front of Rector, because I'm never going to get rid of them all. Next duplicates here. Removals are cool. Yeah, I think removals are worth it, even though I don't get anything out of the steel shop. Random relic is all I'm seeing from the left side, so I'll go right. I think it's Train Steward. I think it's Train Steward first. I can probably in the next fight put Wickless Tycoon on the floor. I'm gonna spend another 60. 90 puts me at 155. I can remove all 4 Train Stewards. Because I will get, I think I get 75 from this fight, plus the money. I can look for holdover easily. Yeah, all the way on the harvest in this run. And I don't want that money, because I'm taking a lot of pack shards. Just checking. Trying to re-get into the habit of checking if I have temples left. Because I was forgetting for a while. Invasion Trials with Harvest Rector are free health. Yes. I push the assertion, and then I make sure that the assertion is actually correct. I believe it is. And it's also free rage if I draw Brandon, which I have on turn 1. Yeah, Rector starts with plus 40. And we get the 2 slaves. It's huge value. Wowie. It's better than I could have expected. And I am good to just slap down Wickless Tycoon. I think I want to put him behind so that he catches backliners that are going to sneak away. Put down the Remnant Host as well. Plus 80. I'm gonna go ahead and make some... I'm stealing Harvest. I guess I shouldn't do that because I'm stealing 5 gold from myself overall. I don't need to be safe here. My Rector has 145 health. I can probably just end turn every round, but I'm going to make sure that I at least get some money. There's a case to be made even for playing on a lower floor with these guys, so I can have Harvest Baron up here just harvesting. Also recognize I missed 10 gold. I don't know what streaming and playing this game has done to me, but I'm like, oh man. Every time I make even the slightest mistake, I'm like, oh man, I better cover my bases and make sure that everyone knows that I made that mistake. I could have molded back the Remnant Host and gotten 10 more gold. I did miss that, you are correct. That Rector looks like an endgame Rector. That's the sort of Rector, not quite for the Divinity, but like, pretty close. Alright, I one-shot that boss. This run's getting a little out of hand. Wickless Recruitment I don't need. Remnant Host is kind of fun, just another one. It's good for harvests. I actually think that this is pretty strong. 3 harvests, big chump blocker too if I draw it early. I didn't see any imps on this run, did I? Other than the Queen's Implings. Huh. I'm not picking Inflame. Rage 4, Armor 9. You're making me pay 2 energy for 4 rage. It's a bad rate. I recognize it's like, I can't put another Fortify in this deck necessarily, and you're not wrong, but still. It's just a bad rate. I don't want to pay for it. Tycoon has done his job and can leave. Drafts are solid, even though they cost 1. I think Queen's Impling is the worst now. Drafts are solid because they burn out 1, so they eat the Ember Drain for me. And... holdover. I'm nuts. It's just that easy. Holdover on the ritual might make me want to take energy. Not sure. I'll get rid of 1 more Queen's Impling. Check the Horde as well. Split Anvil. No, because they cost 1. Also, I have no... I don't have anything for it. There's no reason to take this. Nothing... I feel like Exploding Candle is a little better. Does like 10 damage when I play Remnant Host, 5 damage when I play other stuff. I've been disrespecting Vapor Funnel a lot lately, but I think Exploding Candle might be a little bit better. I'm at 90. I'm at an even 100 if I just duplicate at each duplicate. Okay. Yeah. I should look, actually. I should look for double stack and -1s. Yeah. You're right, you're right. I was about to leave, but then I realized I should buy more stuff. I didn't finish buying it, because I could buy double stack Fortify, and then -1 Fortify is fine. Actually, -1 Last Stand, so I can play it with the Holdover Ritual. Or actually, no, I don't think I need to do that. I'd rather make Fortify free. I just let the Holdover Ritual go when I play Last Stand, because that should be all of it. I will not take spikes for. This will probably kill Brandon. I'm not about to find out. Yeah. I messed this up. I should play the Queen Simpling first. I see it now. I was thinking maybe I was gonna pick one of these off, but I'm not. I need to use Molded when I can as well. We have a finite number of Harvests in the deck. So I should make sure I'm trying to use Molded to bring back Harvest now that I got rid of the Tycoon. And I have all the space I need. Make sure I'm molding up. A stealth boss, by the way, no fear. I should fear this. Because all of my damage gets chump blocked right now. Oh, I have Exploding Candle. That's right, I have Exploding Candle. Oh yeah. It's cracked. I didn't think about this, but Exploding Candle is very good for this, for killing chump blockers. Man, Brandon's having a little trouble getting some rage, isn't he? He's kind of struggling over there. All of the kills are getting stolen. I guess Exploding Candle does suck for that. My man's getting robbed. It's okay though, because I have Holdover Ritual. If he's getting robbed, it's not that big of a deal. Make sure we're molding back Remnant Hosts. Rector is a boss killing machine, so it should be fine. It's also going to be a lot easier when I have the second Brandon. Yeah, this guy has 375 health. Hey, I drew Last Stand. Yeah, this unit has 400 health on Combat 5. I think it's okay. I'm talking about Brandon being weak, like he didn't just do 270 to Crystal Cloak. I don't need any of these. You could put Devourer of Death down, but I don't need it because I took Exploding Candle. I'm not clicking Rage Serum. I feel like if there's one card that I like more than I should, it has to be Rage Serum. I click that card way too much. Sorry, you're at the top, Brandon. Get in here. And I will look at the temple. Intrinsic, plus 30. I don't want anything, but I should at least look. I have a bad habit of focusing too much on getting to exactly 100 pack shards. I can stop and look. This is also a bottom floor play. Ooh. Gross. It's fine, though. Right? Because actually the Daze is kinda sick. So I can Daze Rector so he doesn't take the next round of kills from Brandon. Right, so here's the order. You play Rector first, then Queen Zipling so that Rector gets the Harvest. Then you play Brandon. This 1/5 lives. It's okay. Because now Brandon's cleanup. And Rector's dazed so he doesn't take these early kills. That's actually really good. I'm surprised because usually you get a little got by those. But this daze is exceptional. Oh, yeah, stole some kills though. Harvest. I'm down to just take the Harvest. It's 3 and I don't want to make it 4. Although I can play this, right? Because it's 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit. Yeah, I can play this and it doesn't die. And I just pass my next turn. Chillin'. Not pass, I play 3-way to Contritions. It's fine because I put down the Remnant Host already. This Arcus has done he did a pretty good job of making things look a little gross. And we're still fine. This wasn't, I wouldn't say this was like worst case, but it was not great. Exploding Candle I'm seeing some of the negatives of right now as well. Since I'm getting my Brandons robbed. It stops being a problem once we go to the Divinity though, right? Another Daze Shard? You bitch. How am I gonna harvest? I guess I'm not. Last Stand is good. I do think that Last Stand would be overkill in a different Seraph though. Oh, my first Imp. Transcend him. No Reinforce either. I do not need double space. I believe I need... I don't need, but I want to take draw. I don't need the energy. I think that I could also, for the record, play a third Brandon if I wanted to. I just don't really want to. I don't even know if it would be good. But maybe I should. Maybe I should do something a little more exciting. I never play triple Brandon. I always only play double. I want to go left because I don't want to think about removals here. And then I'll probably go left here as well to the magic shop. Although I could look for Endless for Remnant Host, which is kind of solid. Yeah, you know what? I should go for Endless. Multi-strike? What a blessed run. Endless. Cool. I don't like Burnout 1 though, because then it leaves the dregs in the way if they don't die. So I'm not going to do Burnout 1, just Endless is fine. Getting rid of all the Queen's Implings. And I'm good. I could, but I'm not going to go over on Pact Shards. I think I could, but it's a great way to get overconfident and die. I'm not here to go to 200 Pact Shards. This isn't exciting. I respect +8 on Pyro Wings, probably the most. It's very scary, and they kind of lock you down. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. I probably could, I almost certainly could, but I'm not going to. Because I don't need the money. It's a bait because I don't need to spend. I don't need the money. It doesn't do anything for me. It just is. Hang on, I'm calculating 1 second. It's gotta be wrong to horn break that unit. Gotta be better to get the collector. I wanted the horn break him to get the extra harvest in. But there's no way it's correct. Draft dies, so I don't really get the ritual of battle farming I want here. Oh, 9. This guy's very close to dead. I don't think there's anything I can do, though. Yeah, he lives at just a touch. And my next turn is gone to Emberdrain. He lives at 4. That's sad. Lose this turn. Ooh, I'm gonna fall behind because my energy's all gone because of Ember Drain. I'm glad I didn't take the extra... glad I didn't take the extra damage on the enemies. Okay, so... I want to play Dripfall. Because I need to be able to play cards next turn to stop this damage, I think. But it's kind of rough, I fear. It gives me what I wanted, which is the ability to play Remnant Host in the back now, and that should help at least. And then I put Ritual. Let me see, 60. 60, 60 is 180. Put the ritual here. Wait, really? Oh, I didn't count the harvest. Okay. 60... Not 60, though. It's... Oh, God. I don't know. I'm not counting this shit. I give up. There you go. Found it. I also didn't count the explosion from Exploding Candle. That's true as well, I forgot that. Yeah, if I took the extra damage, these Brandons would have died. I should have put the drafts behind as well. I'm gonna have to remember that trick. I can play the drafts in the back against the Divinity. And then they will spawn and get the rage and get to hit the enemies in the back. Okay. Took a lot of damage. This is a great example of why I don't always take that trial. We seem very strong, but that combat beats me. I'm not gonna pick any of these. You could take Crushing Demise, but I'm not going to. I don't love it here. Tiresome Climb is decent. I should pick this. I skipped it earlier. I should pick it. That fight was good for me because it serves as a wake-up call that this is not a free W, and I need to make sure I at least give a little bit of respect to the game. I'm gonna go left here. And we're going to remove our last Queen's Infling. And I'm going to remove probably Draft. He's done good, but he's expensive in one cost. Scorch Steel, Fade's Blade, Improved Firebox. Don't need any of these. Could take Scorch Steel, I guess. Wing Steel, it's just gonna draw me something that I don't want. Encased Ember actually gives me a ton of energy though, now that I think about it. It gives me all the energy I could need, which is good because I picked Tiresome Climb actually. Good with that. The Magic Shop. Double stack. And what's in the temple? Spell Chain. Like, double stacking Tiresome Climb is kind of good now. Energy just became a non-issue, and I should spend my money. Paying 3 for this card is cool. As long as I don't draw it early, but, you know, it's a risk I'm ready to take. Holdover, I could have afforded it. I don't think I would, though. I don't think I would put holdover on anything here. I'm gonna put the -1 on. I'll put it on Tiresome Climb. And then I'm going to duplicate Ritual. I was going back and forth. I'm gonna duplicate it now that I have all this energy. It's gonna be 3 draw to Endless and Holdover, but these are good cards to be drawing. I'm only gonna draw 3 per round, but I don't have a lot of cards in this deck anyway. Yeah, okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. You could go a different route with this and grab a 3rd Brandon, but I don't love it. Draft, eat the Ember Drain. Great job, buddy. Getting Rector these early kills is important. I'm also going to... I'm gonna put the Drag top. I was thinking maybe I put the Drag middle and try to bait Seraph, but I think it's good for Seraph to come up here and daze me. Or sap me, I guess I should say. Because he plants the 0-3. Or he plants the 15-3, I should say, to get my ass. I need the harvest. This is an important thing to do, because it gets me a kill on Brandon. Oh no, it doesn't because of the drafts! And the Explosive Candle. I'll remember eventually that I took Explosive Candle, trust. Yeah, I'm really far behind though because of the sap. Mint Host is good. If I live to Relentless, it's fine, right? Shouldn't do that. Oh, it died to the Exploding Candle, didn't it? Ah. It's a tough one. I did prepare for Sap Seraph, but it's still a bit of a toughie. Again, I guess if they die, it's fine, though. As long as they're not alive, we're okay. And it's like double heavies are coming, but I'm not all that afraid. I can split them up, maybe. There we go. We got a kill. It really doesn't take much to start going, though. Well, now we get our first kill, and then these warriors start having actual attack. Like, once he gets his first bit of rage, as long as his rage... Actually, no, his attack doesn't decrease anymore because rage and sap cancel out. Exploding candle, man. It's still fine. Like, I'm giving... As long as the floors are dying, Rector kills this boss. He has like 700 health. Yeah, he's going to have like 700 health after this. Yeah, this is another one where I have to have a bit of a mentality shift, right? Because I'm thinking about how I'm not scaling my Brandons. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that my Brandons aren't necessarily going to wipe these floors, even though they are wiping these floors. Because we got there, because holdover Ritual of Battle twice is good. God, wait a minute. That's AoE armor, brother. I didn't see that guy there. Good thing I noticed that. That would have been pretty silly. Also, for Relentless, even though I didn't need it, I did take this last stand, so yeah. Even though it was a bit of a slow start, my Brandons are doing 500 each. The second Remnant Host is also not that good now, but it was good when I didn't have 999 health, by the way. It was good when I didn't have Endless. On the Divinity, I might want to play mid 4. Post 4 keep holding. Might want to play mid 4 because I draw pretty slowly to these fortifies. I do have 2 days cards though. We'll see what our turn 1 looks like. Because playing top 4 is better. If this is incant enemies though, it is. This is the easier way of 1, for sure. Oh, what a draw. I think I play mid 4 here. It's a shame. If I could play Tiresome Climb, I would slam top 4. But I can't play Tiresome Climb, so I think I play mid 4. This is fine. I have the space. I can just slap the Remnant Hose down. Now let's do a quick bit of thinking. Plus 60 means you're getting 3, so you're at 42. You're gonna be at 16, 48. I want to put the first ritual here, because that'll get our first kills going. This should help our second kills. I don't care about damage increases on these enemies. It does not bother me. Fortify. I should put it on the Brandons because there's going to be spikes and things that will get them. Yeah, our priority shift. I don't need to play. I should actually play these units top 4, so I'm never going to play them with Rector. I should be throwing them away to get rid of them. Like this. Here's -6. These rituals go here. Oh, because it's 10, not 15. I see. Because it's only 2 deaths, not 3. Makes sense. Would prefer to not take 50 up there. Actually, fine, right? I kill you, I'm pretty sure. Because I don't want to play the Remnant Host down here because of Harvest. Although I could also Drip Fall, just eat the damage. Let me... Well, first of all, let's count. I can Drip Fall this unit away. 150, 90 kills here, 90, 112. I'm not going to add the Rage because I don't care. 112. So yeah, I'm going to actually Drip Fall this guy. And then we Ritual the back unit. We get 1 away. However, playing a Dreg is worthless. I also need to play the Dreg up here, I believe, if my calculations are correct. Oh no, they're wrong. I'm wrong. I take 50. No, wait, no, I'm right. I take 5. Yeah, because it's Exploding Candle. I counted this and I was like, this seems like it's enough, right? Isn't this enough to stop it? And then I redid the math and I went, no, wait. And then I redid the math and I went, no, wait. It's good enough. I'm deep in thought here. Lost in the sauce. 180, 114, 114. We're snowballing now. The Brandon Warrior snowball has begun. I want to... I have Remnant Host coming up. Last Stand as well. I'm just going to slam Last Stand next turn, for sure. I want to make sure I don't die to chip damage here. Like, letting this Wiltwings walk and do 30 to me is definitely bad. I'll probably... But I also don't want to let these two Silent Marksmen walk up. I believe I put the Remnant Host here. I'm going to take 8 and stop 11. Remnant Host here. Take 8, stop 11. And let's beef up our front one. Like this. Okay. And, like, Burning Candle now is showing off why I picked it. It's doing a lot of great work now that the enemies aren't all 5s and 3s. Shout out Burning Candle. One Remnant Host goes here, and then one goes up here to stop this. Yeah, because, like, I would not catch this enemy. A lot of these enemies would have walked by me. I think I do want to supercharge the front one, because he's the one hitting the heavies. Yeah, okay. We're there. I feel vindicated, because I was doubting myself for a little bit there. I was like, ooh, maybe the Exploding Candle was a bad pick. I was a little worried that I made a big mistake with it, but no, I was right. Look at this. It has probably, in this fight, it has saved the run, I would say. It has done a lot of work. I'm gonna just split this enemy off and defuse him. Just stop this 45 damage from ever happening. It doesn't really matter, but it's fine. And I have enough energy to tank all of this. Yeah, we're there. Alright, cool. Shout out Burning Candle, man. Holy shit. I doubted myself, but I was right. When I picked it, I saw this. For once in my life, thinking solely about the Divinity was correct. Because everywhere else, this was a big detriment. But when the enemies start having 15s and 20s, suddenly these 2 deaths are enough because you can follow the enemies around. I'm going to be patting myself on the back for this one. I am currently doing that. Good job, me. Oh, I was like, hey, why didn't the Weight of Contrition play? It was a ritual battle. Final count here, by the way. Harvest Rector, 500, 800. Or no, actually, 226, 1030 is his number. Lots of harvests. Because what does he start at? I'll look after this fight. Goodbye, Divinity. 50. And he was at 1,000? 20 per harvest? It's like... It's quite a bit. I'm doing the math. That's a lot of harvests. What the hell? A lot of units died on that floor. This is a big number, and I don't want to say a number and be wrong, because it seems too big, and I'm not going to pull out a calculator because the run's over. You can do your math at home. That's your homework for this run. Pretty solid. I mean, this run is... Everything I needed was shown to me right away. Multi-strike plus 25 for Brandon in the first shop. Minor stone, holdover, value stone on everything. Like, it was all right there for me. Appreciate it, Monster Train. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave me a like, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.